Just a little bit about our program. This is a really quick history of the auditorium. Can you see it okay? Yeah. I could go full screen, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So we're an old program. This is like the longest running theater program in the state of Alaska. I'm thinking educationally wise. Anchorage Community Theater has us beat by a few years, I guess, but it's like it's us and them. It's just the most ancient theater programs around. We've been doing things like every year though. The school has a commitment to the arts and it's awesome. So one demonstration of that is the Thespian Troupe, Troupe 700, which you might hear about if your kid's in the program. At some point, we'll try to induct your child in it. It's not a weird ritual. They just wear a funny costume and then they're in a secret club, basically. And they love it. There's been really cool theater happening here for a long time. In 2007, director Dave Block took kids to the Edinburgh Festival in Scotland, the Fringe Festival. 2022 is a big year. That was the year I came on, actually, and our entire school got the Performing Arts School of Excellence in the entire nation. So if you weren't already proud to have your kid at West, we're also one of the best schools in the nation at performing arts, according to, a group that was looking. I think we're pretty good. It's definitely the best school I've worked at for performing arts. We've got a strong team. And then 2025 is just its own dot on the calendar, I guess. Hadestown Teen Edition invited to perform at the Anchorage's Performing Arts Center. It made a pretty big splash, right? So I'm pretty sure we broke records in high school theater for the city, but that kind of makes me think we broke records in the state too, because we're just the biggest community, right? So there was a time before the internet when people went to shows a lot and that was like what they did for fun. But I feel like revival isn't too strong of a word here. I feel like we're at the beginning of a revival. And if you want to join me in a propaganda campaign, I'm just going to start saying that Anchorage is having a theater revival until it's true, because there's signs of it. Recently, these are the shows we've been doing. They've been pretty fun. Night of the Living Dead is still one that I can't believe we got away with. Dead kids walking, their zombie friends dead. Oh my gosh, that show is nuts. Winnie the Pooh is also a delight for me because that was the first one I did here. I took over for Dave Block halfway through the year there, and it was so cute. And we brought all the kiddies there, and they all oohed and awed at it. Our choices have skewed a bit more mature, which I guess means like middle school and up. But I do want to get back to children's theater roots just because some of your kids might have seen their first theater show at West High School. And that happens for like kids in Anchorage. It's really cool. And then they show up here and they want to make theater. So there's definitely like a pipeline or a continuum. So we won some awards last year. So the Anchorage Municipal Assembly recognized us with a citation. They were very pleased that we put on such a strong show. The state legislature hopped on the bandwagon by giving us a citation honoring Hadestown. That was pretty cool. It's actually on the whiteboard over there if you want to take a look at it. There's a lot of signatures and the seal of the state. Here is the West Theater staff. It's me. That's just me. No, there is other adults who work at the program, but they all have other jobs too. This one is my baby. I told you a little bit about what I have taught, or like my educational credentials or whatever. If you're curious, I have a bachelor's degree in theater from University of Alaska Fairbanks, and I use the lessons I learned there every day here. The rest of my degrees are all in education. And here's the other adults that help with our program. I'm sure you've bumped into them just going to things at West here. But Kirby Kaufman, Irene Rose Castillo, and Ashley Jeske are all working on Ride the Cyclone right now. Okay, so here's some ways to get in touch with us. Have your kids joined the Remind yet? Yeah, good.
That's a great question.
You can also join the Parent Guardian West Boost thing. That doesn't like make you a Booster Club member. It just means that you're part of the messaging system where we ask for parent volunteers for stuff. Remind is a way to send texts without like revealing my phone number to everyone. If you really want my phone number, I could give it to you, but Remind is like how the district encourages teachers to communicate with families. And then here's 2 ways we talk on social and market on social. It's weird but true that the Facebook marketing seems more effective than poster marketing in town, than actual physical things in town. The world lives on the internet now, I guess. Instagram, I think that's more about the kids sharing memes, honestly, but it is fun. We might be bringing in a lot of audience members from Instagram, but Facebook definitely. So if we ever push out messages, if your kid pushes out a social media message, you could share it too. And we might get an extra 100 people to come to see our shows, which would be cool for the kids to have that kind of recognition. Here's some slides about all the different roles in theater. I'm gonna go real fast through these, okay? Just know that a theater program is a team sport. It's the team sport for kids who don't like team sports, basically. And here's the types of teams. There's the onstage, there's the backstage. And because we do so many musicals, also playing instruments. And we're all working together, we're all making art together. I talk so much about collaborative art because I think it's really cool. And once you're a part of it, you make friends for life. It's really cool. So the kind of technical roles that we have students who are designing all the lights, the light looks for each scene, telling the adults where to put the light unit so they can get the light look that they want. It's really cool. Sound technician, we have students running all the microphones ons and offs. It's more fun than a video game, honestly. Building the sets and also designing the sets. I'm often giving kids just like a pretty bare ground plan, and they're picking the colors and they're figuring out exactly how the details work on it. More technical roles, we build a lot of props and puppets, and also there's always a student that is on the ropes. They call that rigging, bringing in and out the scenery above the actors' heads, because sometimes you put scenery up there. Even more technical roles. Costumes as well. We have student publicists, and we welcome parent publicists too. And stage manager, this is such a cool role. This is little bosses in training, organizers in training, people who are getting everybody's phone number, sending out messages, keeping the cohesion and the communication open, lines of communication open. And when it comes time to do the show, they're in the booth on a headset, saying when everything's supposed to happen. It's not me. I love just sitting in the crowd, watching them do all the work. It's very satisfying, actually. So some different types of performance roles. So principal actors or lead actors, that would be like a character with a name, usually, a character with lines of dialogue or something. Ensemble or chorus would be like the supporting cast members, dancers, additional singers, stuff like that. And then there's understudies. Those would be people who would take the place of a lead actor or principal actor if they get sick or they get shoved. No, there's no backstage drama at our shows. We're all a friendly group. Musical roles, and then there's musicians as well. So this is the rules for being in the club. We make the kids sign a paper And you're supposed to sign it too, parents. And I'm going so fast on these, okay?
You're doing great.
Thank you. All of the rules are designed for safety, not just physical safety, but emotional safety. And so this can be a place where students can be themselves and feel seen. And they also very, very closely aligned with like what you would need to act and be like if you wanted to do this professionally. It's also true that even if they don't want to go to Broadway and be very, very poor for a long time and live on somebody's couch with 3 roommates to try to break into the industry, they do actually all just make you a very good employee in any career, because mostly they're about like getting along with people and communicating, okay? So here's some rules. Show up on time, ready to work. Tell someone if you're gonna be late. Show up to work unless you've told your boss ahead of time that you're not going to be there. You have to warm up. Warm-ups are expected. Stretching is expected. And wear comfortable clothing. Here's some more company rules. So we don't allow food and drink while they're rehearsing, but usually there's snack breaks. Don't allow gum. We teach kids to pick up after themselves. So do you. Thank you. It's a team effort, isn't it? We have this thing in the shop. Feel free to use this at home. It's called Return to Zero, where anytime they take a thing, they must bring the thing back to where it came from when they're done using it. We call it Return to Zero. And conduct yourself with respect, and conduct yourself to other people with respect. Don't bully. Any rules that exist in the school exist in this club too, which sometimes they feel like they're not at school anymore when they walk in these doors, but they are. Treat the facility with respect. Don't smoke and don't vape. And turn off your cell phones. Parents and guardians, visitors are not allowed at rehearsals without prior approval. That is the most broken rule, honestly. If you want to sit in, I will say yes, unless there's like a really good reason not to. If you want to witness the magic or whatever, I want to be accommodating to everyone. The rule is mostly to keep their friends from showing up and like watch them do hard work, while the friend is just like enjoying the show or something. Like, no, if you walk in the room, you're going to do some work. That's what happens here at theater. The actors are rehearsing, the techs are building something. Like, if you're here, you're here. GPA, we are similar to other sports that there's like a 2.0 cutoff. I'm gonna do a grade check probably like 2 weeks before the show, and just see if there's anybody who really should just consider backing out of the show and focusing on their school, because they need to graduate. They have to graduate. That's really important. There'll be advanced warning and second chances and all that, and hopefully they can get a bunch of work caught up on the weekend or something, because I really don't want to cut people for that, but I might if I have to, yeah. And last but not least, we tell them that have a good attitude. That is what it's about. I try to role model a good attitude. I choose student leaders who also are showing the good attitude, and hopefully your student is more resilient, is more fun, is more communicative by the end of being a part of one of our shows. And they take the leadership lessons that they learn here and they take them anywhere, to anything else they want to do.